During this period of COVID, many older workers have begin to ask, when they can begin claiming Social Security. And obviously, it's due to the uncertainty about financial futures of some folks dealing with unemployment and volatile markets, as well as just overall fear of COVID. If you are 62 years old, this is the minimum age for most that you can begin to consider claiming Social Security benefits early. So claiming your benefits early may make sense in some situations, but there are some extreme disadvantages as well. So, in addition, once you claim your benefits and begin taking your benefits, Social Security doesn't really give you a lot of flexibility to change. And for the most part, once you make the mistake or once you make the decision, that decision is permanent. So if you factor in that risk, okay, it's essential in deciding whether or not you should take Social Security early due to this pandemic or due to COVID. If you're planning to begin claiming Social Security early, that is at age 62, it's important that you understand that your benefits are going to be reduced by up to 25%. Now, this reduction, again, is permanent. Every additional year that you wait will decrease that percentage reduction until you hit the age of 66, and some of you are now into age 67 is when that's considered your full retirement age. Full retirement age is when you will receive 100% of your benefits earned. Now, if you postpone until age 70, what happens is that your Social Security benefits will earn an additional 8% a year in what's called delayed credit. So your benefits will be 8% a year higher from full retirement age to age 70. So the longer you wait, your benefit is going to be higher. Okay. Now this makes a huge difference, especially for spouses over time. So what are the benefits of claiming your Social Security early during this time? Okay. The biggest advantage is that you'll begin getting a check. Okay. Obviously, if you've lost your job, have little savings, and are struggling to pay your bills, you might have no other choice but to begin claiming. In turn, this will ease, obviously, your temporary financial burden. In addition, if you have limited savings, Social Security is going to help those savings last longer and help you withdraw less dollars, especially in the early years. Okay. This might be a smart idea because you might want to postpone withdrawing, especially if you've been in the market and your portfolio has been beat up some because of COVID. Okay. So on the flip side, what is the downfall or the disadvantage of claiming early? Well, the biggest disadvantage in claiming early is that your payments will be smaller every single month, and this is permanent. Now, you might not think this is a big deal in the beginning or in the early years. However, I'm here to tell you that over time, it makes a huge difference. In addition, if you include your spouse's benefit into the mix, the difference is upwards in the hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. Okay? So if you're retiring early, that's before full retirement age. If you claim your benefits early before full retirement age due to COVID, and had limited savings, it can become challenging to survive over time, especially if your savings run dry because you're getting less Social Security benefits on a monthly basis. This can become even a bigger problem for your spouse. Remember that if you were to pass away, your spouse only maintains the larger of the two benefits, and we already know that if you made the decision to claim early, your benefits are already reduced on a monthly, from a monthly standpoint. Okay. So what do you do? Well, unfortunately, when it comes to making decisions on Social Security, whether it's be through COVID or for anything outside of COVID, Most people don't seek professional help. They'll ask their uh, brother, sister, barber, neighbor on what they did. Okay, and obviously, especially nowadays, because of COVID and elections, there's political forces that also are kind of maybe stressing you out in the decision making process. But I'm here to tell you, if you have no other choice, then obviously claiming Social Security early is the move, is because you have no other choice. But if you can find a way to delay claiming your benefits as long as possible, and in turn receive a bigger check, especially down the road, especially over time, delaying is by far the best decision possible. So with that, I'll see you next time on Financial QB TV.